What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's one, we are road tripping my 35 GTR from Brisbane, Queensland, all the way down to Victoria for Adam LZ's final stop of the world tour. Huge drift event, so I'm super stoked. And this car has been accepted into the show and shine there, so super excited about that. It's pretty cool to be able to take this car on such a big drive. It's with no stops. I believe it's 18 hours, so probably going to be a little bit over 20 hours, maybe 21, 22. Going to be fun, going to be quite expensive on fuel, but it's worth it. How often do you get to road trip a GTR, you know, from the top of the country to the bottom pretty much, so very exciting. I have, however, found out that the cruise control is capped at 107, but my speedo is out, so the most I can sit is at 100 on the dot, which isn't really fun when you're trying to make up time, so that's a bit annoying. The coilovers are so stiff that, as you can probably tell from this footage, it is quite bouncy in here, but other than that, we're cruising comfortably and heading to Melbourne. Thankfully, I'm staying with some family because all my family's from Melbourne, catching up with some mates, maybe Zach Baldy, Stefan with Fresh G6 ET, and yeah, Braden with Unwise. Sadly, his car's not ready for the show, but yeah, catch up with some friends and see the boys in the LZ friend group, and yeah, super excited. So we've just made a quick stop to Coffs Harbour Super Cheap Auto to pick up a shipment of quad lock stuff, because I'm sick of resting my phone here. I don't want it to scratch the carbon fibre, so I'm going to use that little plug and have my little suction cup there and my phone there so I can see ways and everything. But yeah, let's see how we like it, shall we? Alrighty, the new case and setup is all sorted. Suction cup there, so now I can be cruising and see speeds and all that sort of stuff. As you can see, there is only a whopping 14 and a bit hours to go, which is insane, but yeah, real good. It's the MagSafe, so very happy. So testing out my new mic. Well, I have been the whole time, but I'm actually holding it this time. I'm sure that was very loud. Anyway, I just ran over something on the road. I hope it wasn't someone's cat, but we're going good. We're making good ground. Our plan was to actually stop in Newcastle, which was 2 hours behind us. We got there and I think it was like 2:30 or something like that, and it just would have been way too early, so we decided to keep on going, and we've just picked a random little town. I think it's called Gundagai. If it's not, that's what I'm calling it. So we're staying in a random little motel that we found that was 24 hours, so that's still 3.5 hours away from where we are. We won't be stopping until 9:45 tonight. We left at 6:30 this morning, so a big day, but I chose to drive more today so I could get more out of the day tomorrow actually in Melbourne. So bit of a sacrifice today, but when we wake up we should only have 5.5 hours, which is far better than the original plan of 8 hours driving today and 10 tomorrow. So yeah, definitely stoked. The car's going awesome. It's pretty good on fuel. I'm getting about 600 kilometers to a tank. Other than the cruise control, it's going good. The cruise control is definitely annoying, and I'm going to need to try and see if they can get coded out or something. But yeah, smooth sailing. So we have not long passed the heart of Sydney, I believe. This has taken us more of an inland way, I guess, to avoid traffic. So we don't get to see the Opera House or go over the bridge, but we get to avoid traffic, which I would much prefer. So that it would have been cool to see, but who cares? And also, we just passed Eastern Creek, which, if you don't know, that is where the big track is in Sydney, where World Time Attack is, and all that good stuff. So this is officially the furthest I've road tripped a car down south. I've driven Rockhampton to Brizzy, but yeah, when I came down last year for World Time Attack, we got to Eastern Creek. So this is setting the new record, and what a car to do it in. But anyway, I'll update you guys later. I hope you enjoy my professional microphone ASMR. Anyway, I'll update you guys later and let you know how we're traveling. We are currently 4 hours away from our destination. I believe the Victorian border is going to be about maybe half an hour away. So that'll be cool. We'll finally be in the land of Victoria. We got in at our motel at about 9:30 last night. I topped the car up with some 98 and we had a feed. I think it was 9:30 or 10 o'clock by the time we settled in. Left at 6 o'clock this morning. Gemma has done a wonderful job of filming some B-roll for me, so you guys will have already seen the beautiful fogginess. I got some cool photos of the car too along the side of the highway. Very, very stoked. We're going along awesome. Car is performing perfectly. If anyone knows, is there seats for these things that fit fat people? Because my ass is sore. The padding, none of the back is the problem, it's the padding around the thick thighs that is not helpful. Thick thighs may save lives, but not in a GTR. So if anyone knows if there's fat people GTR seats, let me know, because my ass is not feeling great. But anyway, we're making strides. I'll update you guys as we're further along. I'm hoping you're enjoying the video. Now, if you're not already, subscribe. It's free, you tight ass. Just push the button. It helps me out. If you don't like it, just don't watch, but just push the button anyway. And while you're at it, just like and comment as well. Because if you don't, I'm selling this car and it's going to be your fault. And I'm going to let everyone know that it's your fault. So smash the subscribe button and I'll keep the car. Anyway, on our journey, chat to you later. Melbourne people. I hate driving here. I don't like it one bit. I used to live here and I have no idea where I am. It's taken me, I don't know where. Apparently we need to go down every back street in the world instead of going down through the city or something. I don't know. And I'm lost. Can you see the map? Like, why is it taking me this way? I'm trying to go to Cranbourne, not find the Wizards of Oz. Anyway, just want to let you know, I don't like this. I'm not even kidding. It's taken us past the railway construction, I'm assuming it is, where I didn't like that either. Too much roadworks for my likings. See, I didn't like the way he was parked. That bloke was on the phone, I didn't like that. I don't like any of this. But I will say, coming into Victoria was delightful. I saw some truck drivers urinate on the side of the road. That was nice. The scenery was nice, other than that. but what am I doing? And where am I? I know Cranbourne, Frankston, born in Frankston actually, which may answer a lot about me. Anyway, I'm just talking because it takes away the fear in my heart. So now where are we? Oh, why is this required? You can't just drive in straight lines? Grow up. Alright guys, I'm using my little mic here, so apologies if the audio isn't great. I haven't used it before. But yeah, we've made it. We are staying at my lovely Nan's house, so thank you very much to her for the hospitality. Not that she will ever see this video or even know what YouTube is. Today is Friday. We rocked up yesterday and sort of just died. We were so exhausted, but we're here. The car did get a wash, so a huge shout out to Enhanced Detailing on Instagram. I will put it right here in my hand on the screen. So thank you, Aaron. I did get a few little shots in action, and you'll see all this was just like grey, where it had just baked in, not just from the road trip, but from years of driving before that. And yeah, you can see when he's doing the little cutting, whatever it is, it's completely different colour. So they were vastly different, and now it's pretty good. They're always a different colour from the rest of the body, but yeah, with how much soot was on it, it was much worse. We did also just give the interior a quick little go over with some Armor All. The seats and floor are filthy, so we'll get the vacuum in it and get it looking nice and clean. We've decided to take the car in tonight, so it's Friday night. As people parking their car in, once the car goes into the show, it's very hard to get it out. So we're going to take it there tonight at about 6 o'clock, I think it is. I've been told from the emails from Keep It Reet that there is security at the track, so the cars that are in there will be kept safe. Fingers crossed. Hopefully we'll get a good spot front and center. I'm not sure how the layout is or anything like that, but the car will be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And yeah, we'll just have to get a lift in and out because obviously this will be here. So it sort of sucks a little bit that we can't drive around. I know there's a car meet on tonight, a invite-only JDM one, which would be my first time ever at an invite-only meet, but I'd already made some prior commitments to go with Stefan, Fresh G6 ET, as you guys will know him. So yeah, we're going to roll in with them, and that way I get to be the alpha around some Falcons. I'm not actually sure if it's all Falcons. I don't know what cars are going to be there, but yeah, we'll roll in with him. That way it's in there, done. We don't have to worry about it tomorrow because it's going to be hectic tomorrow morning, I reckon. Everyone's going to be rocking in. Thankfully, Gemma and I are VIP. So we get early access to the pits, we get to watch the boys practice. So if there's going to be any carnage, we get first access. Anyway, to the car wash we go. So we've just entered the LZ World Tour. Not really sure where we're going, to be honest, but that is the drag strip right there. So we're driving down alongside it, getting on the actual drag strip and heading back. I'm not sure what the car park is going to look like, what's parked there at the moment. But yeah, there's some cool cars here, so yeah, I'm excited to see what the actual show and shine section looks like. But yeah, we're in, and this is extremely exciting. Alright guys, so we're at the LZ World Tour now, just filling in the show and shine. The car, just gave a quick wipe down. I'll probably need it again tomorrow, because knowing Melbourne, it'll probably rain tonight or something like that. But yeah, the cars are rolling in, filling up, so we are on the actual drag strip. So plenty of cars down there. I haven't actually gone and looked at any yet, but there she is. Another car meet, 2 from 2, parked next to a Holden. So maybe this is a sign of what's to come. I'm not sure, but yeah, the car is here. We've got a cool little sticker. Unfortunately, the lady put it on completely like that way upside down, so I peeled it off and put it in a better spot. But yeah, super stoked. And finally got to see Stefan's car in the flesh since I saw it last when it was a different color. But super cool. I'm not sure if we're going to go have a look for the rest of the night, but regardless, we'll be here pretty early in the morning and yeah, get to see the rest of it. I'm not sure what time we get here. This is the grandstand, like the viewing. I believe the 3, like the yellow, blue and red right at the back there, I believe that is VIP, which is where Gemma and I are. So just down there, because I believe that wall along there is the final corner of the track, and then they come out and finish here. So super exciting, keen to see how it all plays out, and yeah, we'll update you as we go along. It is day 1 now of the LZ World Tour. Obviously we took the car here last night, but that didn't really count. We're sort of at the top behind the grandstands here, and yeah, you can see a whole lot of vendors and stuff. The LZ and Keep It Reet line are absolutely ridiculous. You can see just how far they go all the way back, and then like full, they come down, wrap around again. Huge. So we are parked all the way over there behind that grass hill, and it took us about an hour to get in, and then another hour in the merch line, because Gemma and I got VIP tickets. We got like a merch pack, so it took so long. From here though, you can see Mad Mike is down there with the MX-5 Rad Bull, or one of them, and if you can see, where is it, just there in the background is LZ. So I have not seen him on track, sadly. I think Colette's car may have had some problems too, but I actually only saw the car, but that's actually them right there in front of it. But yeah, we got some cars on track at the moment. We're we're going to head down, see if we can get some good seats and go from there.
Nice big angle. You guys can hear this thing as it rips around the track. It's a very high revving V8. Those 427s love the RPMs. And he's letting that eat as he chucks it into the wall. As he goes through the power alley, the rear tires.
Big angle through the first corner for Jason Farron as he runs that bumper. That's where the judges want them, running that bumper over those white zones. Comes into the power alley. Look at this, firing back. And this is where Jason has left some marks earlier.
Take off. To this event.
Yeah, just wanted to come here and have some fun. He's done a good job. This one GS14, something
impressive. I like his driving style.
Yeah, look at this. He was the one that took all of the banners off the wall yesterday, so we expect him to go right to the edge of the circuit here.
Getting deeper.
This car on it. It's almost
wraps around a little bit, but not enough.
But it is style too. I like it. So Collette doing some good laps, but she's had very little this morning with some issues with the car. She's had a fuse go in the pump in the car a few times, but once it's working, she's working, and this car looking solid through the section. And another good run here from one of our guest drivers is Collette Davis. Look at this, out to the edge of the circuit, getting all of those zones, and she transitions back now to the wall. Very brave to the wall. Oh, she hits the wall. Oh, Collette Davis bounces off that wall, and it looks to me, here comes Jimmy Oakes. He's in the Kiva R34 firing into that first corner. Oh, huge angle from Jimmy Oakes into that first corner as he transitions back, getting the front bumper right where the judges want him to be so far as he heads out to that outside curb, transitioning back. Very wow, right to the edge of the track now. How close is he going to get to this wall? He goes very late, very wide, and very nice. Rolling up the wall, doing exactly what.
3 rotors, 390 horsepower, probably 6 foot-pounds of torque. Let's see what he can actually do. We had a conversation about this.
390 horsepower has never sounded this aggressive.
No, ever.
And he said this car is old school knuckles, old school engine set. This car off the road.
It just basically swapped in while we've been waiting.
He hasn't done a huge amount of laps here, LZ, so he's going to have to learn fast in this one lap, but so far so good. A man that knows this car, knows this chassis, and he's doing a pretty good job so far. Adam LZ as he fires through the course. This is aggressive. How aggressive is he going to be to that wall, though, as he fires up onto the lock of the front brakes? Nice early entry to the wall, and runs that spoiler all the wall. You know what, for wide, taking a big time into the last corner. Here, but he does get back up onto the door. And look at Tommy Lair. Tommy Lair goes right down to the wall. Tommy Lair right outside line here. Up to that. And it's Grant Anderson gets the win. Grant Anderson goes through to the top 8. Look at that, Grant Anderson. These two guys have no idea. This is so say, hey, here's a car. To be honest, I think
quickly on that front clip. This is actually turning out to be quite the run here. Collette on a very, very good lead run.
Oh, big dive from Jimmy Oaks.
Yes. Jimmy having some problems staying up with Collette. This is going to be a tough one to judge as well.
It's Jimmy Oaks. Jimmy Oaks gets the win and goes through to the top 80 in there. Playing with that RB. That probably cost a little bit of time. So she did pretty well. A valiant effort. Such cool scenes here. Two huge names in the automotive culture.
Doing donuts. Four-door skylines. In Australia. Fantastic. I mean, if looking at this from the USA, they'd be doing this upside down, which is pretty standard. That's okay. We love them both.
All for your entertainment, guys, at home and here in the tent.
Bottle getting deep into the pockets, doing right around this last corner.
Makes it work, and now he's there, on to the door, shooting right, smack
We just got done with day one. The show and shine is practically empty at the moment in terms of people. A bunch of cars have left as well. But the coolest thing just happened. I just had a meet and greet with LZ, Collette, which like I was full ADHD and I can barely remember what I even said to either of them. Sammit, Okachan was there, and I did something real cool and got a canvas printout done of my car along the way down to Melbourne on the road trip and got it signed by all of them. So that's LZ, Sammit, Collette, Okachan and Mad Mike in the background, and also another mic which was Divine. Actually there it is in the corner there, Divine. So LZ's filmer, which yeah, he's awesome videographer. But yeah, that's day one done. It's sort of a bit weird to see it so quiet here, but man, what an awesome event, considering today is like the warm-up for tomorrow. That's just unreal. So on the off chances that this ever gets seen by any of them, well done for such an amazing event. And yeah, now I just need to somehow get Grant and Jimmy Oaks to sign that little poster board, because I wasn't in their meet and greet and you could only pick one, which was unfair because that was quite hard to pick between Jimmy Oaks and Grant or LZ and Collette. But yeah, hopefully tomorrow I can see him in the pits and maybe get him to sign it real quick. But day one done. On to day two. Hopefully the audio's alright. I was trialing my new mic. But yeah, super stoked.
Comes in on that inside line. Here we go.
Look at that. As Gaz Whiter putting the pressure on Ben Jenkins as they come back around through the power alley. Kind of a little lackluster there, I'm feeling. We're going to have to leave that one to the judges.
He's getting back into the mix here though. Jimmy Oaks takes it to the wall one more time and call it back. Look at that wall from Jimmy Oaks. Make it up for burnouts, do some donuts. He got a little mark on the back end. Jimmy Oaks to get that little signature in the round spot. Exactly. Jimmy Oaks putting on a big burnout. Guys, give it up for Mike Lake and Jimmy Oaks.
Look at all the interesting events, I think. Yeah, nothing like going out on unknown track conditions. Everybody loves unknown have to make the track super easy to get. And it's still able to do smoky burnout as we described. So, absolutely, you can see as well, showing off to the cars. Give it guys one more time for GTRs. And still going, currently, Jimmy Oaks.
Still doing a burnout. All amazing people coming together to celebrate the sport, to celebrate the culture. Put on a show for everybody, so she is keeping me light up those back tires.
I think she found where the leather is. I feel like she found where the leather is. I'm just interested to ask.
She said she's a tire left, which is very awesome. Absolute smash show. Collette Davis.
She's the only girl she did very well yesterday. Had an unfortunate hit with the wall. Is back and is now doing one of the most rowdy burnouts that we've seen thus far.
You know, there's something very primal about the fact that I just want to see burnouts and donuts all the way through. And she wants to put some heat up the track, right?
Oh, she's just trying it on.
Yeah, a little bit of lettuce. Don't worry, I got this. I'll heat the whole place up. One more time, guys. Get up for Collette Davis.
Doing it for the This could be useful.
Yeah, inspiring so many females into the sport. Yeah, she's doing so well in ambassador. Exactly, such an ambassador. Always smiling. She can jump between so many different things. Her own bills are rotary. Go into these roads. Look at this wall run in the S. This is just for fun. Today's monster entry into the first quarter. Doing a run in the fantasy battles, two of the biggest names in drifting. Where would you ever see it happen? And Calder Park, it's happening right in front of your eyes.
And look at this, Adam taking that SR20 powered cream S13 versus a 3-rotor MX-5, aka Miata, blasting through the course. Adam has been on a heated with the course working. And got Mike doing everything he can to stay on board as they come out.
That's what I love about this event is
The same amount of horsepower. We're going to see if Adam can actually put the pressure on Mike, chuck it in the back. He's like, you know what, that guy
Marcus McCallie? No, he's not taking my shine now. So Mad Mike does a backwards entry in the first corner. Now LZ starting to try and get up in his business. Will LZ be able to make the dive towards the wall? Last chance to lead. Yes, he will.
There were so many things happening. And nobody's going to hear it over the sound of 3 screaming rotors anyway.
Look at these scenes. Look at these scenes here in Calder Park, Australia. Are you not entertained? We do one more time, everyone. Woo! Here we go.
At least it's not raining. We're going to give that some credit. Adam LZ trying to do his best impression of the Backy King. Let's see. And Mad Mike, even with no tires, is putting it in to Adam's business. That SR20 is singing. It's a brand new motor. And he's just, this is how you break in a motor, everybody. There is no motor. Motor just holding on because whatever bad thing
And now we got to take a breath and hope both of them make it to the top 16, because here we go again.
We're going to Tyler's battle. That was a burnout from both guys all the way down the straightaway. Mad Mike throwing it back in. Adam matching his angle as they come back around into the power alley. Adam doing a good job of mimicking wherever Mike's car is going. And Mike's car is probably not going where he wants it to because it's out of tires. As they dip into the wall, and Mike rounding it around. delicious.
I didn't breathe for a moment there.
That were you.
Right here.
So that one more time out for the crowd, and I understand that I might have pushed my luck a little bit there. So thank you for that. Was it worth it?
Oh, it was worth it. It's a bummer. I think I popped a couple or something, so that's why I shut it down. But that was a blast. I'm glad we got to do that again.
Hey.
Now, we couldn't really decide with the vote, so what do you reckon that we just make some noise for two great drivers who just put on an absolute show? AMLZ, Mad Mike, giving the fans what they wanted.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It's going to have to be in the final. He's going the wrong way around the circuit right now, which is absolutely fine. According to our marshals, who are also panicking right now. And Mad Mike leaving the venue. As we head towards our top 16 transitions back up onto the door. This is what we need to see.
Most dangerous part of the track. Losing. Corner.
Through to the top 8.
Pour out as Robert Armolino having a little bit. There he goes, diving in, really aggressive there. Oh my goodness gracious rage. Look at him go, Robert through the power alley, chucking it into the wall.
He was just playing a cautious wait for that last draw. Bigger in transition from got himself in a strange position.
As it were. Mike chucking it in.
And Mike, all about the style, big entry, great driving, good chaser. He's obviously trying to close the gap a little bit here. Mike's on a pretty good line through there, out to the don't even mind making a mistake. Got back a little bit, but he will try to close it. Yeah, and he's got a good line through there.
A little bit of a bubble I see from both of those guys in different places.
Mike's struggling a little bit through there, but we don't. So.
He's ever been built, but he makes it all small, and he's always so precise.
That is
national phrase right now. Stoked on that. And now I'm trying to see where he's going.
This is a 90s battle if I've ever seen one, and it's very Japanese style. Adam actually chucking it all the way out to the outside. Marcus having to reel that backy system in. So we'll see what they can do as they blast through the power alley. Adam hanging that thing out. Again, having issues. It's hard to drive a car with confidence when you've been having issues so much. Getting to the wall a little bit. Saw his wing move up and down. It stays in and puts it all the way through it. We're going to see. And here we go. Backy McCarthy. Going a little easier then. I think he just was like, you know what, I'm going to be a gentleman about this. I'm going to enter nice and clean. I'm going to put down a hell of a lead run so that Adam can put down a hell of a chase. And Adam is doing just that as they round into this last outer zone. McCarthy deepened it up. LT following exactly where he needs to be.
Get back in the battle. This is what drifting should be. Mono on mono. Who's going to do this? Was it a disadvantage? Drivers in stick it out.
Couple of God's motors just hanging out. He is not giving him any room to breathe as they glide. Oh, look at that lead run. I'm sorry for this.
Book of race car excuses. Thought he will get it done.
He didn't.
Guys, I have done a pretty average job of filming the show and shine. We got Stefan's car here, but yeah, car is somewhat covered in rubber because a lot of skids have taken place here. I don't have the energy anymore to go all the way down there and film all the cars, but there has been some wicked cars, heaps of GTRs, no 35s in here, but heaps of other GTRs at the front and cool stuff like this. So very successful turnout for the show and shine, but I'm just exhausted. It is freezing, typical Melbourne weather. I've got a killer headache. Where we were sat was, if it wants to load, up there in the grandstand, so all the smoke and everything, very sick, but yeah, has left me super drained. But just a bit of a wild card here. Have a look at this. Is that not the craziest Commodore you've ever seen? Like, holy. But anyway, I've achieved all I wanted to down here. I got obviously the car on the show and shine, and I got the canvas that I got printed, signed by everyone. I got into the pits this morning and got Jimmy Oakes and Grant to sign it, so it's signed by LZ, Grant, Jimmy Oakes, Collette, Okachan, Sammit, everyone. So super stoked on that, but my eyes are all blurry, I'm exhausted, so I'm going to leave this one here. I might do some filming driving out, but we'll see. So I'll pick this up later on the vlog, but I believe that is it for the World Tour. I think they're calling out the winner now, but I had to leave. I was freezing. It's rained today. It's just been miserable weather, but still a bloody awesome turnout. It's a bit disappointing. Jimmy never got into the top. I don't think Grant did either. LZ got booted out pretty early on. Mad Mike as well. So that was a bit disappointing, but still awesome driving, and yeah, wicked event. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'll probably chuck this clip in at the end of the LZ video. I don't see a point in making a separate one to go home, but we are on a route back to Brisbane. We left at 6:30 this morning. It's currently 8:50, so we're a few hours in. Unfortunately, I don't have great news. The GTR is broken. It's decided it wants to work the whole way down here, and the whole way we've actually been here. And first thing this morning, it said, "You want to go home?" Nah. So the MFD, which if you non-GTR owners don't know what that is, the MFD is like, we have a head unit that is also our aircon, that is also our radio, everything. It's all in one. It shows us the gauges, everything. It's that main screen. I'll show you guys right here. Now, as you can see, it isn't showing anything. It's completely blank. I've tried turning it off on. I had a look in the fuse box and I can't get it out. It's too friggin' tight, and I don't have any little pliers or anything. So I stopped at a service centre thing along the highway to get that, and also a screwdriver, because stupid me forgot to bring my little toolkit. But yeah, pretty shitty. We've got nothing, and sadly for us, that screen controls, like I said, the aircon, so we don't have any aircon control for a 20-hour drive. We don't have any radio, any audio, can't connect Bluetooth, nothing. It's not the end of the world, but I can't see any of my temps. I do have obviously the regular like cold hot, but that's it. All my gauge here works, like I can see my speed and everything obviously. But yeah, everything on that screen is cactus. So real shitty turn of events, because the music is the hard hitter. It's going to be this quiet. Ready? Yep, it's going to be that for 20 hours. So definitely sucks, but obviously it could be worse. But yeah, the aircon sucks as well, because I get quite hot, and it's only 8:50 in the morning and I'm already hot. And yeah, it is on. It's set itself at what it wants, but it's not what I want. Also, Michael Scott is with us, and he's not happy either, as you can tell. So yeah, anyway, I thought I'd let you guys know the unfortunate shitty side of a car like this, when you're sort of stranded in, of all places, we're in Melbourne. Like, it's not like we're a quick little drive away, but anyway, that happens. Oh, and then also I drove into a gutter with my front bar, so love that for me. It wasn't too bad. That's maybe a little bit of it. Well, it's not. I literally drove dunk. I was like, where's the front? Where's the front? Like, where's the gutter? And the car suddenly stopped. Thankfully, I was super slow. I don't even know if it scratched it, but if it did, I don't really care too much. It's already banged up enough. But anyway, that's the unfortunate events of this morning. We're going to try our second service centre here to get a screwdriver to pull this whole unit out. Hopefully it's just a plug that isn't plugged in properly, because the dash was taken out not long ago for the immobiliser. So fingers crossed that's what it is, because if not, I'm looking at minimum of $1,500, which is a big case of... Oh my shit, the bed. Not exactly how I expected a road trip to go. But anyway, moving on. Right now, with a bit of help from someone on YouTube and guessing, we've got the MFD out, so that's this screen. They told me to take this out, which we absolutely didn't need to, so love that. What else are we missing? Something here. Oh, the control panel thing. This. That's out, that's out. This part was off. Yeah. Nothing looked wrong, which is really shit, but I think we'll slap it back together now. If it doesn't work, I don't know, jump in front of one of these guys. Yeah, cool, love it. Nice. Oh, it's all back together. There is now a forbidden screw somewhere in here because I dropped it. Love that for me. Moment of truth. I don't think it's going to work, but the fact that there's no GTR symbol tells me I'm probably correct. Yep, and she's... What you're about to see next is the face of a defeated man. We are currently now in New South Wales. What's the time? 1 o'clock, so we're about 6.5 hours into our journey. The GTR logo just popped up on the screen and it's booted up. Bluetooth is connected. Just completely out of nowhere. What the hell? Nissan, I don't know how you operate, but thanks. Alright guys, now it did occur to me a little bit ago while we were just cruising along, the screens come back and everything, just chilling, and I just wanted to point out that a few years ago I would never have even imagined that it would be possible to have our own house that we built from scratch and then be driving in my R35 GTR to Melbourne and back. Just never did I think any of this would have been a possibility at all. Even, once I started in the mines and obviously the money's alright, I still never really thought that I could make anything sort of happen. So I just wanted to give a quick little, I guess a motivational little clip in this video that if I can do it, I'm shocking with money. I spend way too much on the stupidest things, Pokemon, Hot Wheels. I'll waste my money, but if I can get it together and achieve what I have, then you guys definitely can too. So for all you boys and girls out there hustling, keep at it, and yeah, go achieve your dreams. It's definitely possible. Even if you don't think it is, it definitely is if you sacrifice and work hard. And hey, maybe one day soon this could be you driving your GTR or your dream car, whatever it is, to a cool LZ World Tour or some other event. But yeah, I just wanted to say that if you're pushing through, then nice work. Keep going and keep smashing it. Is that good? Alright guys, we are just rolling into our estate now, so we are pretty well home. I was sort of speechless, I guess, with the whole trip and how it all went. The screen actually just played up again in Tweed Heads or something. It sort of didn't come good and then quickly did, so hopefully it sort of just fixes itself, but that may need getting looked at. But yeah, we've we've survived the trip. I think this was 22 hours on the way back. I'll be chucking on my Instagram what the whole trip was, how much I spent on fuel and stuff. So if you haven't followed me yet, definitely go do that. But definitely an insane trip, an insane event. Didn't get to catch up with as many people as I would have wanted because Mr. Zach Baldy is apparently too famous for me and stood me up. So you go into his comments and let him know that we're all cross with him. We're stoked. LZ threw a wicked event. The car did awesome. And that is that for the video. We're home now, so thank you for watching. I know it's been quite a long video. Hopefully you like it, but yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one, and officially as of right now, I'll push trip B from when we left this driveway right here to right now. We did 4,275 kilometers. So that is insane. And we're just under 90,000. So it's probably due for a service now. So love that. But yeah, trip is done. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please smash the like button, subscribe, comment what you thought below. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.